So in one of the videos I posted, someone was asking, what do I think about being uncircumcised or being circumcised? And then which one is better? And what is my personal opinion? And that is what we're going to be talking about, okay, in today's video. So if you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Glory, and if you have subscribed to my channel recently, you are welcome, okay, because it's God that brought you here. You are blessed already. All my subscribers, I'm so glad to have you back again. Thank you so much. You are all blessed. You're welcome. Now, like I said earlier, we're talking about what is better. Is it being circumcised or being uncircumcised when it comes to sex, okay, as a man? And will it affect your sex life if you are circumcised or if you're not circumcised? All of that will be discussed in today's video, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my own opinion personally, okay. Now, before we get into all that, let's talk about what circumcision is and what being uncircumcised is. Now, being uncircumcised is being natural, okay? Just the way God created you. That's what it means, okay? Now, that foreskin that closes to your ring, okay, is there intact without being disturbed, without being removed. While being circumcised is removing that foreskin that covers your ring. That's what we call that particular area in your penis, okay? So when that particular foreskin is cut off, that is being circumcised, okay? So that's it. Now the difference here is that when it comes to uncircumcised genital, it is going to expose the ring, okay? You will also see the line where that particular foreskin was cut off around the ring, okay, just before the ring. While an uncircumcised natural person, you are going to be seeing when he's not about to have sex, when it's erect, then you're going to see the foreskin covering everything, okay? You are not going to see the ring unless when it is ready for action, then the foreskin is going to go back, okay? So that is how it is, okay? Now, what is actually the difference here? It doesn't have any serious difference, because when you are going to have sex, okay, the foreskin will go back when you're not circumcised. Then when you're circumcised, you don't have any foreskin to go back or forth, okay? So that's just the difference in appearance, okay? Now, why does people actually circumcise? Many people do this because of religious belief. Now, in this part of our own world, many of us are circumcised. Many are circumcised in very much tender age, when they were babies, even without knowing, while others are circumcised at of age, okay, when they have grown up, like maybe close to being teenage and all that, okay. So this is mostly done because of religion, while other people, okay, do this because of medical issues, okay, especially when you had issues with infection and all that, and there's need for you to remove the foreskin, okay, to be able to clean and make that place healthier, away from infection, okay. That's another reason why people do it. Others do it because their parents, is just their culture, okay. Others do it because of what they want, just their preference, just their choice to do it, okay. They want to be circumcised, okay. There are a lot of people that are not circumcised and they are just very much okay, okay. Now, there's something we should understand about this whole thing, okay. Being circumcised or not being circumcised is not even the issue. It's not the issue. Now, what we should understand is what you're going to benefit from this both too, okay. Now, number one thing or reason why many people circumcise is because they think that it keeps your genital more cleaner, away from infection, making it more clean, okay. Now, there's something we should understand. When it comes to cleaning your genital as a man, you have to actually clean it properly with soap. But then when you are not circumcised, the only thing there is that you are going to draw back the foreskin to make sure you clean everything properly, which is not hard work. And when you have already circumcised, you are still going to clean it. So cleaning your parts or your body, part of your body, should not be an issue. So I don't see any reason why this should be the main reason, unless you actually want to go for it, okay. Now, another thing is medical issues. Now, research have found out that when you are circumcised, okay, it will actually help to avoid a lot of infection, STI, and even HIV, okay. To some extent, it will reduce the risk of contacting infection even through sex, okay. Now, most people who are circumcised, okay, reduces the risk of contracting infection, contracting even HIV, even through sex, okay. While this is something that should be considered, but then if you also use protection, then you wouldn't contact infection. So it's something that you can decide not to or to do, okay. But then here in this part of our world, a lot of people do it even without any reason, okay. We just do it because they are doing it, okay. But then if you think that you can do this, you have to consider all the things that comes with it, okay. When it comes to circumcision, especially when you're doing it when you're of age, you have to bear in mind that there's going to be a lot of pain, okay, when you are doing it. Not even pain when you have done it, but then after doing it, after you have done it, okay, you are going to be followed up. You are going to take care of yourself because it's going to be painful, okay. Now, if it is not done properly, you might even too much, which is something that happens in some cases, okay. But then it's a kind of surgical procedure that's easy to do, okay. But then you have to bear the pains and all that, okay. So these are some of the things you should keep at the back of your mind if the reason why you're doing it is something that's important. Now, there's other people that do it because of religion, okay. This I can't stand against, okay, because it's what we believe that is the right thing to do, or it's the right thing to do because of the religion, okay. If that's why you're doing it, that's okay, okay. But then you shouldn't consider circumcision as the only thing, because when it comes to religion, it's about your inner being, not about your physical appearance, okay. God right now is not even looking at your inner being, your physical appearance. He's looking at who you are inside, okay. That's the main thing. So if you want to go for it, no problem. If you don't want to, you are okay. Like for example, John the Baptist in the Bible, he eats only but 2 different foods, like in the whole of his life. That doesn't mean that every other person, including Jesus, including every other person that eats different foods, okay, that they didn't work for God. They were not called by God, but then they have different motive that God wants them to follow, different pattern, just God works with you in his own different pattern with you, okay. So like there are people that just say they don't add any attachment on their hair, particularly, or they don't apply any serious makeup or that or all those stuff, okay. Now I don't blame you guys, because it depends on how you are working with God. But then don't see someone that's adding attachment as someone that's not working with God, because you can't judge that. It's only God, okay. He has different ways he works with God. Even if yes, we can do things in a moderate way, but God is not looking at that appearance, okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Now when it comes to meeting your partner, okay, maybe selecting partner, is it going to affect you in your sex life? Are girls going to be like, I don't want to go for someone that's not circumcised or someone that's circumcised? Yes, there are people, we have different choices, okay, to make. A lot of people will be like, I want to go for someone that's not circumcised based on their belief, okay, or based on their choice. A lot of people will also say, a lot of girls will be like, I want to go for someone that's circumcised. Okay, so it depends on choice. But one thing I have to say here is that anyone that is rejecting you because you are not circumcised is not your type, is not your own, because being uncircumcised is not going to affect your sex life. It's not going to affect how you're going to ejaculate. It's not going to affect your fertility. It's not going to affect your erection. Is not going to affect anything. And when you are erected, like when your genital is well erected, it's not going to show that you're not circumcised. So a lady will never choose you because you're not circumcised. Will never reject you because you're not circumcised or because you're circumcised. It's who you are that lady is looking at, okay, not actually this. So if they ever said, I'm not going to go for you because you're not, know that they don't actually want you. Not even that particular circumcision stuff or not circumcised stuff, okay. That is not even the main thing, okay. Now when it comes to my own personal opinion, like I said earlier, around us here, a lot of us are well circumcised, even if it's not in their baby stage, but a lot of us are circumcised, okay. Now when it comes to being uncircumcised, it's not something that we should like frown at, okay. Me particularly, I don't care about being uncircumcised or being circumcised. I'm more concerned about who you are, about what you can give, okay, the kind of person you are. Is it somebody that I actually want? Because when it comes to circumcision, it's just nothing, Okay, it's just nothing. So if the reason why you are going for circumcision is based on your personal choice, okay, do not rule it out because of every other thing that's happening around you, because no one is going to choose because you are circumcised, or because you're not circumcised. No one is going to reject you because of that. If they do, know that they are not meant for you. Okay, so it will not affect ejaculation, it will not affect your sex life, it will not affect anything, whether you are circumcised or not circumcised. When it comes to the work as a man, if you are healthy, you are going to perform your work perfectly well. Okay, perfectly well, unless you have any medical issues that actually needs you to like go ahead and circumcise. Now, a lot of times when you don't take good care of yourself, like clean yourself very properly, then you think you want to go for circumcision, is left for you. Or a lot of times when you know that your culture, your belief is to circumcise, then go for it. Okay, so that is it for today's video. That's my own opinion and what has been proven by research on this particular topic. It's not something we should carry on your head. If you are choosing for partner, do not look at whether they are circumcised or not. It's not necessarily going to affect anything in terms of your sex life or that. But look at the person you are going for. Is it someone you can live with? Is it someone that's okay for you? Okay, those are the things you should focus on, because if they are circumcised or not, when it comes to the work, they will do it perfectly well. And when they are at work, you will never know. Okay, so but this depends on choice. Okay, this depends on different individuals, what you want. Okay, so that is it. Okay, that's it, what we should understand. I hope this video has answered your question, my darling. And if you still have any question more, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, I actually wanted to like make this clear to you that this will not affect anything at all. There's no much difference, especially aside from the appearance, okay, and personal choice. Okay, but when it comes to protection, you can go for extra protection to make sure you protect yourself from STI and all that. Then when it comes to cleanliness, you can't put in more work to make sure you clean it, because you just need to like retract the skin to be able to clean the uncircumcised, and then the circumcised one you don't need to retract, but you will still clean. Okay, when it comes to medical issues, that is when you have to like think twice. Or when it comes to religious belief and all that, that is when you have to like think twice. It's all left for you, but it doesn't have anything to do with your sex life. Okay, at all, at all. I hope this is answered and well answered. Thank you so much for this question, and if anyone else has any question, let me know in the comment section. Hope this video helped you. Liked it. If you do, hit the like button. Any questions, let me know. Anything to add, let me know. Any experience that you've had, let me know in the comment section. I would love to. Okay, so if you are asking, have I ever had an encounter with an uncircumcised man, I would say no. Okay, because like I said earlier, around this part is not that rampant. Okay, how people do it, just it's just what we do. Okay, so that is the thing. But then, not that we have not seen people that are not yet circumcised until when they decide to. Okay, at some point in their life, but it's not something that's that rampant. But a lot of parts of the world, there are places in this particular world where a lot of them are not circumcised. It's just their thing too. Okay, so nothing to shame about, nothing to blame anybody about. It's just it. Okay, there's no more difference. Okay, it's just the difference is that you're going to experience pain, and then this foreskin will be removed and all that. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope I've not actually talk much. Okay, so see you guys in my next video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let me see your questions, let me see your comments in the comment section. Keep bringing that support. I love it. Okay, thank you so much. See you.